Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. In today's video I'm going to discuss about building a lakehouse and ingesting the sample data into a delta table using Dataflow Gen2. And also during that process we are going to learn how to transform the data in a better way. My request is to watch the video till the end so that you can give a feedback and you can give your requirement if you want to know more so that I can create the videos in a better way. So please watch the video till the end, and also please do subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and share with many. In the previous video we have discussed how to ingest data using upload files option available in a lakehouse. In this video you are going to understand how to ingest the data using Dataflow Gen2, a complete Power Query experience. So I have a workspace which is Fabric enabled workspace. I'm adding a new lakehouse. So new item, search for lakehouse, data ingestion, Dataflow. That is the new lakehouse name. Now I have different options where I can use new Dataflow Gen2 option. Either from the watermark you can do that, otherwise you can go to the option called get data. From there you can use option new Dataflow Gen2. Since it is available on the screen, I'm just selecting it, and I need to select the data source. It can be several, but primarily I have 4 popularly used data sources where I am using import from a text or CSV, and then I'm uploading a file, and then just clicking on the next button to go to the Power Query experience. So this is the preview. I'm just using create, and then I need to prepare the data. So I have the date column which is proper, the registration number which I don't require for this particular report. This is a extra column which I never use for my analysis. So right click and remove the column. I have some problems in the department column where if you look at the quality of the data, there are certain names are actually repeating because of the trailing or leading spaces. So I want to take care of them, and I have some blanks and I want to clean them. So right click, transform, then trim, which will take care of that extra spaces. Then I need to replace transform, and I want to make sure that my all the values will be in a proper case. Right click, replace values wherever finance is there, replace that with fin, and wherever I have blank, so replace values, so blanks will be null, and replace that with again fin. Duration column is fine and sales representative column is fine. So I'll just replace the date of joining column. So duplicate it and right click, transform, convert into a name of month, and I can just split this column since I want only 3 characters in the beginning and I want ones as far as left possible. I'll remove the column which I don't want and rename the column as month name. Again, duplicate the date of joining copy, transform that into a month number, another column, and I want this to be year. And I want a sale value. Currently duration is the effort, but I want to convert into a numeric value or a financial value. So I want revenue. So that is nothing but fees for my data purpose. I'm adding a new column, a custom column. The column name is fees. So I have created 4 buckets. One is fixed price, another is between 0 to 35, and another is 0 to 50, and anything more than that. And then I just need to convert into a column and change the data type to whole number. So with that I have a proper data, and I need to go to view and select the diagram view and select the destination as lakehouse and edit, and I need to select the right lakehouse, data ingestion, data flow, and then next. All the data types are already been taken care, but I don't want to use the automatic settings. I want to make sure that whenever I am adding the new data, it should be appended, not replaced, and then save setting. And now you can publish since we have selected the right location and I have the data flow created. Whenever a data flow is created, it has to be refreshed at least once by using this refresh now option, and then you can use it further. So let me jump into the lakehouse. I have a table created inside that, and if I select that, I can see the preview of the data. Now the data is got ingested, but I need to set up the semantic model. Whenever you create a lakehouse, by default the SQL endpoint also will be generated. So if I just drop down, I can see that lakehouse and SQL analytics endpoint. Let me select SQL analytics endpoint, and then I need to set up my default semantic model. So let me manage the default semantic model, and then in this semantic model, which tables I want to add so that I can use it. So I have set it up. Now the table has been added to the default semantic model. Again, I need to go back to home and select the settings, and default Power BI semantic model need to be set up to be synced with the model. So this is another important step. So there are two steps. One, go to the SQL Analytics endpoint, and inside reporting, you must manage the default semantic model by adding the tables, whichever required tables you want, and then go back to home and select settings button. There in the default Power BI semantic model, you need to set up sync the default Power BI semantic model so that whenever any new data is coming in through the data flow, get added to the semantic model. Now I can run the new query. So let me go to that schema, DBO, tables and the table, and add a new query, select top 100. And you can adjust whatever you want to look at. So currently it is giving you the preview of 100 records, and from there you can continue by querying the data, and you can see the outcome of the data as a report. Now I want to create a report using Power BI workspace, and if I go to that default semantic model and then open the semantic model, then you can explore this data by auto creating a report or creating a blank report or creating a page generated report. I want to create an auto report. And that is how your report is ready. I would like to know your feedback and your questions as well. It helps me to add more to this video and give you more idea about using Fabric. Thank you very much for watching this entire video. Keep watching. Please don't forget to subscribe